Hey everyone, my name is Tracey Smiley, and I'm back today to do another Bible reading with you guys. So I am reading from the NIV, and we are doing Daniel chapter 12, which is the very last chapter of Daniel, and then Hosea chapters 1 to 3. So I am reading the Bible out loud for a whole year. I don't know if I'll do it longer. Maybe I will, but I am committed to doing it for a year. And it's basically the Bible reading that I would do anyway in the morning. And I want to build a community, help you guys to find some camaraderie. If you want someone to read the Bible with, you can join me. And then you can always write your prayer requests in the comments, because I want to build a community that can pray for each other no matter where you are in the world. So yeah, if you are watching this, whenever it is that you are, write down in the comments where you're from. I'm in Dallas, Texas, or North Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. And I am 27 weeks pregnant right now, and almost 28, very soon will be 28. And as I'm reading this, I'm also reading it to my baby girl, who I hope will just know the Bible and love the Lord like I have since I was 14. So let's go ahead and get started, and hopefully I don't run out of breath, because it's a little bit later in the day right now, and I am getting very tired. So wish me luck. Daniel chapter 12. At the time, Michael, the great prince who protects your people, will arise. There will be a time of distress, such as has not happened from the beginning of the nations until then. But at that time, your people, everyone whose name is found written in the book, will be delivered. Multitudes who sleep in the dust of the earth will awake, some to everlasting life, others to shame and everlasting contempt. Those who are well will shine like the brightness of the heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. But you, Daniel, close up and seal the words of the scroll until the time of the end. Many will go here and there to increase knowledge. Then I, Daniel, looked, and there before me stood two others, one on this bank of the river and one on the opposite bank. One of them said to the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river, "How long will it be before these astonishing things are fulfilled?" The man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river, lifted his right hand and his left hand toward heaven. And I heard him swear by himself who lives forever, saying, "It will be for a time, times, and half a time." When the power of the holy people had been finally broken, all these things will be completed. I heard, but I did not understand. So I asked, "My Lord, what will the outcome of all this be?" He replied, "Go your way, Daniel, because the words are closed up and sealed until the time of the end. Many will be purified, made spotless and refined, but the wicked will continue to be wicked. None of the wicked will understand, but those who are wise will understand. From the time that the daily sacrifice is abolished and the abomination that causes desolation is set up, there will be 1,290 days. Blessed is the one who waits for and reaches the end of the 1,335 days. As for you, go your way till the end. You will rest, and then at the end of the days you will rise to receive your allotted inheritance." So that is the end of Daniel. He's really talking about the end times and what will happen when basically Jesus comes back. So now we are going to begin Hosea. And it is chapters, 1 to 3. I've always loved the book of Hosea. It just so represents how God loves us, just like how God asked Hosea to marry a prostitute, Gomer. And even though she cheated on him and went back to prostitution and had many kids by other men, Hosea still loved her. And that's how God is with us, that no matter how much sin we commit, how far we fall away from the Lord, that he still loves us unconditionally. And I think that's just beautiful. It's always just been such a beautiful book to me. So we are going to go ahead and start on chapter 1, Hosea chapter 1. The word of the Lord that came to Hosea, son of Beeri, during the reigns of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, and during the reign of Jeroboam, I don't know how to pronounce that, guys. Can someone help me? Son of Jehoash, king of Israel. Hosea's wife and children. When the Lord began to speak through Hosea, the Lord said to him, "Go, take to yourself an adulterous wife and children of unfaithfulness, because the land is guilty of the vilest adultery in departing from the Lord." So he married Gomer, daughter of Diblaim, and she conceived and bore him a son. Then the Lord said to Hosea, "Call him Jezreel, because I will soon punish the house of Jehu for the massacre of Jezreel, and I will put an end to the kingdom of Israel. In that day I will break Israel's bow in the valley of Jezreel." Gomer conceived again and gave birth to a daughter. Then the Lord said to Hosea, "Call her Ruhamah, for I will no longer show love to the house of Israel, that I should at all forgive them. Yet I will show love to the house of Judah, and I will save them, not by bow, sword, or battle, or by horses and horsemen, but by the Lord their God." After she had weaned Ruhamah, I think that's how you pronounce it, Gomer had another son. Then the Lord said, "Call him Lo-Ami, for you are not my people, and I am not your God. Yet the Israelites will be like the sand on the seashore, which cannot be measured or counted. In the place where it was said to them, 'You are not my people,' they will be called sons of the living God. The people of Judah and the people of Israel will be reunited, and they will appoint one leader and will come up out of the land, for great will be the day of Jezreel." Chapter 2. Say to your brothers, "My people," and of your sisters, "My loved one." Rebuke your mother, rebuke her, for she is not my wife, and I am not her husband. Let her remove the adulterous look from her face, and the unfaithfulness from between her breasts. Otherwise I will strip her naked and make her as bare as on the day she was born. I will make her like a desert, turn her into a parched land, and slay her with thirst. I will not show my love to her children, because they are the children of adultery. Their mother has been unfaithful, and she has conceived them in disgrace. She said, "I will go after my lovers, who give me my food and my water, my wool and my linen, my oil and my drink. Therefore I will block her path with thorn bushes. I will wall her in so that she cannot find her way. She will chase after her lovers, but not catch them. She will look for them, but not find them. Then she will say, 'I will go back to my husband,' and as at first, for then I was better off than now. She has acknowledged that I was the one who gave her the grain, the new wine and oil, who lavished on her the silver and gold, which they used for bake. Therefore I will take away my grain when it ripens, and my new wine when it is ready. I will take back my wool and my linen intended to cover her nakedness. So now I will expose her lewdness before the eyes of her lovers. No one will take her out of my hands. I will stop all her celebrations, her yearly festivals, her new moons, her Sabbaths, all her appointed feasts. I will ruin her vines and her fig trees, which she said were her pay for her lovers. I will make them a thicket, and the wild animals would devour them. I will punish her for the days she burned incense to the Baals. She decked herself with rings and jewelry and went after her lovers, but she forgot. But me she forgot, declares the Lord. Therefore I am going to allure her. I will lead her into the desert and speak tenderly to her. There I will give her back her vineyards and will make the valley of Acre the door of hope. There she will sing as in the days of her youth, as in the day she came out of Egypt. In that day, declares the Lord, you will call me my husband. You will no longer call me my master. I will remove the names of the Baals from her lips. No longer will their names be invoked. In that day, I will make a covenant for them with the beasts of the field and the birds of the air and the creatures that move along the ground. Bow and sword and battle, I will abolish them from the land, so that all may lie down in safety. I will betroth you to me forever. I will betroth you in righteousness and justice, in love and compassion. I will betroth you in faithfulness, and you will acknowledge the Lord. In that day I will respond, declares the Lord. I will respond to the skies, and they will respond to the earth, and the earth will respond to the grain, the new wine and oil, and they will respond to Jezreel. I will plant her for myself in the land. I will show my love to the one I called, not my loved one. I will say to those, not my people. Oh, actually, let me go back. I will show my love to the one I called, not my loved one. I will say to those called, not my people, you are my people, and they will say, you are my God. Hosea chapter 2 is so beautiful. Wow, that God calls us back and forgives us. And yeah, wants to be our husband again. So amazing. And now the last chapter, Hosea chapter 3. The Lord said to me, go show your love to your wife again, though she is loved by another and is an adulteress. Love her as the Lord loves the Israelites, though they turn to other gods and love the sacred raisin cakes. So I bought her for 15 shekels of silver and about a homer and a lethek of barley. Then I told her, you are to live with me many days. You must not be a prostitute or be intimate with any man, and I will live with you. For the Israelites will live many days without king or prince, without sacrifice or sacred stones, without ephod or idol. Afterward, the Israelites will return and seek the Lord their God and David their king. They will come trembling to the Lord and to his blessings in the last days. I love this book. It's so beautiful. I just can't believe that God takes us back, no matter how bad we are, how sinful, how many times we fall away. He is always there, willing to open his arms to us. So thank you guys for being with me. I read this, and I will see you tomorrow.